One of them, Neil Emblin, is dropped to accommodate Clive Allen in a slot just behind the front two. Jamie Morley is promoted from the subs bench, and Greg Berry replaces Phil Barber on the left. Well, this man is the playoff specialist, and Tommy Johnson proved it yet again with Derby's second goal at the baseball ground. It was his 6th in 9 playoff matches for the two counties, Notts and Derby. Roy McFarland was so pleased with the shape and performance of his side in the first leg that he leaves well alone tonight, and that means Marco Gabbiadini retains his place alongside Johnson in attack. They're a handy combination, and the pace of Johnson could be a particularly potent weapon this evening. The man charged with the responsibility of keeping control is that cheerful-looking character Brian Hill from Kettering. He progress here, and it's not a bad-looking cross, but Forsyth had come over to cut it out. It's going to need some calm heads there this evening. Good turn by Mitchell, raised ball in, and a tussle on the edge of the area, and Millwall are looking to get something from this, and scrambled away by Derby County. Mitchell has done really well here, tips it out to his right. If Cunningham's cross is good, there'll be a header, and the first chance of the evening went to Jamie Morley, and Martin Taylor swooped on the header. Stevens now knocks one across there. By Harks. Active work by Pembridge. Johnson's trying for the break through the middle. Here goes Tommy Johnson, onside in the area. Gabbiadini squaring him. Here comes Gabbiadini, and Derby County have got that early goal that they so badly wanted. It's the Derby fans who are jubilant. Millwall are silenced. A brilliant ball from Pembridge. Johnson, give him credit for the run. He'd seen Gabbiadini, he found Gabbiadini, and he found the net. Keller so close to preventing the goal, but I wonder now if Derby have got 1 foot in the Wembley dressing room door. And Marco Gabbiadini, who scored for Sunderland against Newcastle United in the playoffs 3 years ago, has got a critical goal for Derby. Security very tight, obviously, in the new den this evening. No joy for either Morley or for Allen there. They were both looking. It was Clive Allen who got the shot in, and deprived by a goal line clearance, and that would have ignited the game yet again. Here's Clive Allen dashing forward. The save looked to have been made by Taylor and Credit Williams. So it's Derby who struck that killer blow, and it is astonishing how many times the sides that seem to finish in 5th and 6th positions actually go up in the end. Millwall, remember, finished 3rd in the table. Derby finished 6th, but they're leading by 3-0 on aggregate. Here is Ray for Millwall. If they needed a goal badly at the start, they need one critically now. Through again, Tommy Johnson, he's got the race, he's got the beating of the defenders. Tommy Johnson surely wraps it all up for Derby County. Yet again, this man Johnson strikes in the playoffs. There was no stopping him once he was on the gallop. He's timed his run superbly to get onto the end of the header. Away he goes. They'll never stop him. All it is now is a question of finding the net. It's slammed past Keller into the corner. Derby are surely on their way to Wembley. Greg Berry. Derby sweep forward in numbers again, and it's Pembridge here. He's got Gabbiadini on his right. He's going to tuck it through here for Johnson, who tries luck again. Floats over the top, and Millwall totally stretched by the pace of Johnson and Gabbiadini and the passing artistry of Pembridge. Makes the stop, and unfortunately there's a spectator running across the pitch behind the goalkeeper, and the players are leaving the pitch. Referee Hill has taken the players off the pitch because there are fans on it. And this is exactly what we didn't want to see. It's all been too much for the Millwall fans to take. And without a second's hesitation, the referee ushered the players off the pitch. There had been a lot of trouble over in that corner of the field. The police horses had been called, and the fans were spilling over just off the side of the pitch. And then you saw one spectator sprint behind goalkeeper Taylor. And so with half an hour of this game played and Millwall 4 behind on aggregate, Rowe just behind the front two to try and link up with Mitchell and Morley, and here is Clive Allen now, a little touch from him, and this is Greg Berry. Excellent work from Berry, and he pulls the shot across the face of goal. But at least Millwall have constructed a move with a shot on the end of it there. It's Mitchell, it's Williams in hot pursuit. Good ball back from him. Huxford. Morley trying to find some space. Then Ray knocks one across here. This is a good ball, and here's the chance. And Millwall have got one back from Greg Berry. The first hint of any joy at all for Millwall's fans. It was a lovely flowing move, actually. And it's the perfect cross from Alex Ray. And coming in behind Gary Charles, Berry soars high to head that one over the top of Taylor. And it's the first time Millwall have scored in 4 games against Derby this season. I'm sure the players are probably going to have to go back off to the dressing rooms. Paul Williams has darted off the pitch. And I have to admit my view was distracted there of the events on the field by the fans storming onto it. And this really is awful for the name of football. Play will restart after another hold-up of 12 minutes with a drop ball in the centre circle. Mr. Hill told us the incident involving Ray and Williams occurred after the moment that the fans had come on the pitch and the whistle was blown for a stoppage, so no penalty. Well, let's only hope we can get through to the end of the game now without further incident. Trouble for Casey Keller. The ball's been put into the Millwall net. That's not going to count. But Casey Keller is in trouble here for handling the ball outside his area. Probably Gabbiadini, I think, is suggesting to the referee that he doesn't take any action against Keller for the sake of the game, just to keep it going. I wonder in normal circumstances what might have happened there, because he handled the ball outside his area. Keller might consider himself a little lucky. So a late opportunity for 2 of the Derby County youngsters. Long ball trying to pick out Mitchell, and Mitchell heads on. That was good play from him. The Lions have been beaten in their own den for the first time since August. It was a comfortable passage for Derby County, although the match will be best remembered, I'm afraid, for the unsavoury scenes. 3-1 to Derby on the night. They win 5-1 overall.
Part in the down